Landria Anka here, founder of digitalexplorers.net. I want to share with you something that could apply to you, that you could use today to do amazing things. I want to share with you why I launched Digital Explorers and what it's based on. If you're out there and you see things that aren't working, or there's something missing that could be useful in the marketplace, or there's training that people could benefit from that you can't find easily, you have now found an opening for something that could be highly lucrative. Yeah? That's how people become very wealthy. But when they do that, it's because they generally have a passion for whatever it is they're looking at. Have you ever seen Shark Tank or Dragon's Den in the UK? Those people are so passionate about what they're showing, what they've created. And that's what I based the entire company on. I said, why are so many people struggling to launch an online business? They're unhappy. Why would you do something that makes you unhappy? Oh, money. Money, that doesn't work for us. It never has. And nobody's catching on to this. They keep chasing it. And then there's more people out there selling you the promises to make money, and it's all just an illusion to get things. And it's not healthy. It's not ethical, in my opinion. It might be legal, but it's not ethical. And I realized we can solve those problems. We don't have to go into that space of, hey, buy my stuff, and you don't really believe in it, you just want to get that money. I thought, what if I created something that filled the gap of all the things over here that needed to be fulfilled? In other words, what's missing over here that's causing failure? What's missing that's causing people to be unhappy in their situations or how they earn? How can I change that? And so I went to work and said, here are the different areas, here are the different phases that people go through, this excitement, and what happens after that? You could say, well, that's just business, you know, it wears you down after a while. Yeah, but if you love it, you believe in it, and you're enjoying yourself, you'd never quit. That's how I feel about my businesses. I'm so enthusiastic. I work incredible hours because I'm not really working. I'm creative all day. I get to do everything I love, and sometimes things I don't. That's true of any business. But when that's the minority of tasks that you have to perform, then everything else makes sense. And so the entire training is based on all the things that make sense, that you love. And as you're going through the training and learning how to create a planet-conscious business, step by step, you're feeling empowered. Because the whole time, you're loving what you're creating. You believe in it. You're not handed something somebody else is doing and you're supposed to sell their stuff. That makes you a salesperson, all right? And nothing wrong with that if you're into it. I don't know about you, but if you're a true entrepreneur, you need to own that business. That's the number one thing. Not selling somebody else's stuff and you have not created any value. And you need to love it. You need to own it. You will have an intellectual property that you can build on. You have to have multiple income streams. I can't tell you how many people go out there selling one thing. I said, what if that company goes under? Or what if something happens in the markets? What are you going to fall back on? We have the ability to change things immediately at Digital Explorers. And we have multiple income streams. Say, well, if this isn't doing well, what can we do to shift or to serve the market? The things that are of value to other people. And so that brings us to the business strategy that we create. You're going to feel like a business person. Even if that scares you, it's not a business plan, it's a business strategy. In other words, yes, you do know if you have a market for what you're going to sell, what you're going to promote, I should say, and offer the public. Yes, we need to know that. We need to know who's doing what out there, what's being charged, what you're going to charge, how many sales you have to make, and how you're going to do that. It's not difficult stuff. And you get excited because you realize I'm near the finish line here. We're launching. And I feel good. I can answer all these questions. It's pretty fun. And I feel that it's the answer. And I can't guarantee everyone's success. Sometimes people just don't want to work that hard. That's not my students, though. So I don't take everybody because of that. I want people who genuinely want to do this, or they're getting something so much out of the actual training of discovering the things that they love. That's the biggest part of this training, is thinking totally different about how you should function out there, how you should earn, the way that everybody should. Joyful, healthy, happy, giving, community. I think we're creating that now, and it'd be great for you to join us. If you haven't already signed up for my email list, you can get a free webinar. If you're in it already, come on over and schedule a call with me, and let's see if this is the place for you. Thanks so much for listening. Take care.